The name itself evokes a legendary presence. SAS, the Special Air Service, or SAS, forged its initial legend in the unforgiving, sun-baked deserts of North Africa during the crucible of World War II. These were not soldiers destined for conventional frontline combat. Instead, they pioneered a radical new form of warfare, striking deep behind enemy lines, often under the cloak of darkness. Their missions were audacious, precision sabotage missions crippling vital infrastructure, swift ambushes against unsuspecting convoys, and daring raids launched against heavily guarded German airfields, igniting chaos and destruction from within. Their unofficial motto, "Who dares wins," was not merely words. It rapidly evolved into a deeply ingrained philosophy, guiding every perilous operation. As the war concluded, the SAS, ever adaptable, prepared to confront new and evolving threats. The mid-20th century saw them shift their focus dramatically. In the dense, suffocating jungles of Malaya during the 1950s, they honed their skills against elusive communist guerrillas, mastering the art of jungle warfare, a stark contrast to their desert origins. By the 1970s, their identity became irrevocably synonymous with the burgeoning global challenge of counterterrorism. The world watched, captivated and horrified in 1980 as the dramatic Iranian embassy siege unfolded live on television screens across London. This high-stakes crisis presented the ultimate test, and the SAS delivered, cementing their fearsome reputation worldwide. Clad in their iconic black gear, these highly trained operators stormed the embassy building with breathtaking speed and precision, rescuing the terrified hostages and unequivocally demonstrating that the SAS could strike decisively and accurately, even under the most intense global scrutiny. The unit's extraordinary success and pioneering tactics soon spread their influence far beyond British borders. Many nations around the globe, recognizing their unparalleled expertise, meticulously modeled their own nascent special forces units on the rigorous training and operational doctrines of the SAS. From the highly capable SASAR in Australia to similar elite units in New Zealand and specialized counter-terror teams across the European continent, the SAS blueprint became the gold standard. Today, the SAS continues its legacy as one of the most secretive yet universally respected and feared forces on Earth. Officially, their critical, high-stakes operations are almost never publicly confirmed. The veil of secrecy remains absolute. Yet, unofficially, their footprint is global and undeniable. They have been deployed everywhere from the desolate plains of Iraq and the rugged mountains of Afghanistan to the vast, complex landscapes of Africa, relentlessly countering insurgencies and meticulously hunting high-value targets. For the SAS, the battlefield is never confined to conventional fronts. It is wherever the enemy least expects them, a shadow force operating at the very edge of human capability. This relentless pursuit of the unexpected, this unwavering commitment to unconventional warfare continues to define their silent, lethal legacy. The United States Navy SEALs, a force unlike any other, emerged from the brutal crucible of the Vietnam War. Forged in the dense, suffocating jungles of Vietnam in the 1960s, their purpose was revolutionary: to execute daring, unconventional reconnaissance, covert sabotage, and swift, direct action missions deep within enemy territory. They specialized in operations across treacherous rivers, tangled swamps, and hostile coastlines, environments where conventional military units found themselves hopelessly outmatched. Their very name, SEAL, eloquently defines their extraordinary reach: sea, air, and land. During the intensity of Vietnam, the U.S. Navy SEALs swiftly carved out a fearsome reputation, renowned for their surgical small unit raids, deadly ambushes, and relentless ghost-like night operations that struck terror into the enemy. As the decades progressed, their expertise deepened, evolving into unparalleled specialists in maritime warfare. They became masters of boarding hostile ships under cover of darkness, expertly clearing enemy-held beaches for amphibious assaults and launching devastating precision strikes from the ocean's depths.
By the 1980s and 1990s, the U.S. Navy SEALs had broadened their formidable capabilities, becoming spearheads in critical counterterrorism efforts and complex hostage rescue operations across the globe.
Their legendary status became undeniable, reaching an explosive global profile after the seismic events of Operation Neptune Spear in 2011, the audacious mission that ultimately brought down Osama bin Laden. This single, high-stakes raid catapulted the clandestine SEAL Team 6 into a household name, though the vast majority of their critical, high-risk work continues to unfold shrouded in absolute secrecy. The U.S. Navy SEALs are the epitome of versatility. They possess the uncanny ability to infiltrate silently from the dark depths of submarines, descend from the heavens with precision parachute drops from extreme altitudes, or unleash a sudden, overwhelming assault directly from the unforgiving sea. Rigorously trained to thrive in the most extreme and unforgiving environments on Earth, from the bone-chilling Arctic ice to the oppressive humidity of the jungle and the scorching desolation of the desert, they stand as the U.S. Navy's most adaptable and lethal special operations force. Their true dread-inducing power doesn't solely stem from their immense firepower. It is their unmatched adaptability. It is their chilling ability to materialize from any direction, strike with surgical precision, and then vanish into the cloak of night, leaving behind only the profound echo of their presence. Born from the crucible of the Cold War in the burgeoning 1950s, the elite unit known as the Green Berets, officially the U.S. Army Special Forces, emerged with a doctrine unlike any other. Their unique mandate, not merely to engage in direct combat, but to empower, to uplift. Their profound mission was to meticulously train, expertly organize, and bravely lead local forces deep behind enemy lines, fostering resistance where none seemed possible. They embraced the art of unconventional warfare, specializing in a clandestine dance of infiltration and influence. Picture them, parachuting silently into remote, hostile territories, seamlessly linking up with indigenous militias or burgeoning resistance groups. With patience and unparalleled skill, they transform these irregular fighters, often ill-equipped and untrained, into effective, disciplined armies, becoming true force multipliers on the battlefield. Vietnam became their searing proving ground. Here, Green Berets painstakingly built and fortified isolated camps deep within enemy territory. They forged an unbreakable bond with the resilient Montagnard tribesmen, training them not just in combat, but in the nuanced art of jungle warfare and counterinsurgency campaigns. While other units focused on direct frontal assaults, the Green Berets mastered a delicate fusion of military expertise, diplomacy and language training, and cultural immersion, winning hearts and minds as much as battles. Decades later, in the rugged peaks of Afghanistan in 2001, history echoed their unique approach. Riding alongside the legendary Northern Alliance on horseback across treacherous mountain ranges, Green Berets coordinated precision airstrikes and spearheaded a lightning campaign that, against all odds, toppled the Taliban regime in mere weeks. It was unconventional warfare in its purest, most devastating form, a testament to their adaptive genius. Even today, their presence is felt globally, operating in small, discrete teams across diverse landscapes. From training allied forces in Africa to advising nascent military units in Eastern Europe, they quietly shape conflicts and build capacity, often without public knowledge or fanfare. Their timeless motto, De oppresso liber, to free the oppressed, encapsulates their profound purpose. They are not just warriors, they are architects of liberation, who fight by truly empowering others to stand for themselves. While the Green Berets exemplify the patient teachers of unconventional warfare, fostering alliances and empowering resistance, Delta Force stands apart as the relentless hunters. Born from the crucible of the late 1970s, a volatile era plagued by a relentless surge of international airliner hijackings and brazen terrorist attacks, Delta was meticulously forged in 1977. It was designed specifically to undertake missions deemed far too sensitive, too precise, and too dangerous for conventional military units. Its visionary founder, the indomitable Colonel Charles Beckwith, drew direct inspiration from the legendary prowess and clandestine operations of Britain's elite SAS. Delta's core mission was clear: audacious counterterrorism operations, precision hostage rescue, and surgical direct action raids executed with ruthless efficiency anywhere in the world. Unlike most military organizations, Delta Force operates entirely shrouded in a profound cloak of secrecy. Officially, to the public, this shadowy unit doesn't even exist. The unit's true baptism by fire, though tragically flawed, came with Operation Eagle Claw in 1980. This harrowing, ill-fated attempt to rescue American hostages held captive in Iran, while collapsing under a confluence of unforeseen circumstances and mechanical failures, became a brutal but invaluable proving ground. The painful lessons extracted from Eagle Claw reshaped and refined Delta, honing it into one of the planet's most formidable and capable counter-terror units. Across the ensuing decades, Delta operators have deployed to every corner of the globe, their footprints often erased before they were ever seen. They have relentlessly hunted dangerous warlords through the chaotic streets and dusty plains of Somalia, executed the daring capture of Saddam Hussein in the desolate reaches of Iraq, and precisely eliminated high-value terrorist leaders across the shifting sands and dense urban sprawls of the Middle East. Countless other direct action operations remain deeply classified, their details merely whispered about in hushed, fragmented tones amongst the few who know. Delta operates in small, highly specialized, and incredibly skilled teams. Their selection process is legendarily brutal, a grueling gauntlet designed to shatter the weak and forge the unbreakable. It relentlessly tests every candidate's physical endurance, their raw survival skills, and above all, their indomitable mental toughness. Few, a truly select handful, ever make it through this punishing crucible. Those who emerge are transformed, becoming integral members of America's most elite direct action unit. Wherever they deploy, Delta's spectral presence is almost never officially confirmed, yet its decisive impact is always profoundly felt. Its impact, though rarely confirmed, is always profoundly felt. A silent tremor across the global stage, hinting at a presence both mysterious and formidable. The name itself, Spetsnaz, in its simplest Russian translation, it means Special Purpose Forces. Yet over the decades, this unassuming designation has evolved into a chilling symbol, embodying the Soviet Union's and later Russia's most feared and elite commandos. Born from the shadows of the intense Cold War, these units were meticulously crafted for a specific, unsettling purpose. To execute audacious acts of sabotage, precise assassinations, and deep penetration missions far behind the perceived safety of NATO lines. Imagine the world holding its breath, and in that tension, the Spetsnaz were being honed. Their rigorous training encompassed every brutal facet of combat and psychological dominance, mastering high-altitude parachuting, the destructive art of explosives, lethal hand-to-hand combat, and the insidious power of psychological warfare. Their initial operational mandates were stark: to cripple enemy communications networks, and to eliminate key leadership figures in the critical opening hours of a potential global conflict. Western intelligence agencies, peering into this veiled world, painted a portrait of a ruthless and omnipresent adversary, only adding to the terrifying mystique surrounding these enigmatic operatives. However, the reality of their deployment often diverged from the Cold War chess match of the Cold War. In practice, the Spetsnaz became infamous for their brutal effectiveness in counterinsurgency operations, leaving an indelible, often violent, mark on conflicts. During the unforgiving Soviet-Afghan War of the 1980s, they relentlessly ambushed Mujahideen fighters, their shadows blending with the rugged, treacherous mountain passes of Afghanistan. Later, through the brutal 1990s and into the 2000s, they were unleashed in the relentless urban meat grinder of Chechnya, conducting house-to-house raids and protracted street battles that frequently blurred the ethical lines between legitimate military action and raw, unadulterated brutality. In contemporary times, the modern Spetsnaz have remained at the sharp end of Russia's strategic aims, prominently active in Ukraine. Their presence was felt during the 2014 annexation of Crimea. And they continue to be a pivotal, shadowy force in the ongoing conflict. Here, they have refined their specialization in hybrid warfare, seamlessly blending sophisticated covert actions, pervasive misinformation campaigns, and direct, kinetic combat operations. A stark contrast to their Western counterparts, the Spetsnaz doctrine is often less about surgical precision and more about the overwhelming impact of shock, the weaponization of fear, and the uncompromising pursuit of domination. Their global reputation is consequently both profoundly feared and intensely controversial, while undeniably respected for their unwavering toughness and unparalleled combat prowess. They are equally criticized for their heavy-handed and often brutal methods. They stand as a stark, enduring reminder of Russia's unwavering preference for raw, decisive force as the cornerstone of its special operations doctrine. In the turbulent 1970s, as a dark wave of counterterrorism spread across Europe, a new kind of threat emerged, exposing the vulnerabilities of nations. In 1973, in response to this escalating danger, France forged an elite unit, the GIGN, Groupe d'Intervention de la Gendarmerie Nationale. Unlike traditional military forces deployed for conflicts abroad, the GIGN was meticulously designed to protect its own people, safeguarding civilians within France's borders. Their reputation is built on precision intervention. GIGN operators undergo brutal, unrelenting training, mastering every facet of hostage rescue, achieving unparalleled precision marksmanship, and dominating in intense close-quarters combat. They are legendary for their pinpoint accuracy. GIGN snipers are expected to deliver a shot with surgical precision, even amidst the most chaotic and high-pressure situations, leaving no margin for error. This formidable unit solidified its legendary status in 1976. A hijacked airliner sat vulnerable in Marseille, its passengers held captive. In a swift, audacious raid, the GIGN stormed the aircraft, freeing every hostage and neutralizing the threat with chilling efficiency. This defining mission was a testament to their prowess. Since that day, the GIGN has executed hundreds of successful operations, from confronting dangerous airliner hijackings to dismantling entrenched armed criminal groups across the nation. But what truly distinguishes the GIGN is their profound commitment to restraint. They approach every crisis with the ultimate goal of achieving resolution with the absolute minimum of casualties, placing a strong emphasis on strategic control and intricate negotiation, even when overwhelming force is at their disposal. Their noble motto, to save lives without regard for one's own, is not merely a phrase. It's a deep-seated philosophy that defines their courageous balance of power and compassion. Today, the GIGN continues to stand as one of the most revered counterterrorism units on the global stage. They are frequently deployed in critical situations, confronting elusive terrorist cells, orchestrating complex hostage rescue operations, and executing high-risk arrests against the most dangerous adversaries. While many elite special forces operate shrouded in the shadows of distant wars, the GIGN thrives in the harsh public spotlight of domestic crisis, striking not for destruction or conquest, but solely for the unwavering protection of innocent lives. Sayeret Matkal, from the crucible of the 1950s, Israel's Sayeret Matkal emerged, a shadow force meticulously modeled after the elite British SAS, yet forged by the unique and pressing security demands of a young nation. Its clandestine mission, deep reconnaissance, audacious counterterrorism operations, and lightning-fast raids striking far beyond the protective embrace of Israel's conventional borders. The unit's legend was indelibly etched in 1976 with the audacious Entebbe raid, a defining moment of unparalleled heroism. After terrorists seized an Air France flight, diverting it to the distant, hostile airport in Uganda, the elite Sayeret Matkal commandos embarked on an astonishing 2,500-mile journey. Under the cover of darkness, they stormed the terminal building with surgical precision, neutralized the hijackers in a swift, brutal engagement, and miraculously rescued over 100 terrified hostages, all while under extreme duress. It stands as one of the most audacious and impeccably executed special operations of the 20th century, forever cementing Israel's reputation for unmatched audacity and unparalleled precision.
Sayeret Matkal excels in the silent art of intelligence gathering and the devastating efficiency of surgical strikes. Its operators are masters of disguise, seamlessly blending into the most hostile environments, gathering critical intelligence before executing their decisive blows. Remarkably, many of Israel's most influential military and political leaders, including future prime ministers, once honed their skills within the secretive ranks of Sayeret Matkal.
Unlike the sprawling structures of larger military units, Sayeret Matkal operates in small, tightly knit, and intensely secretive teams, often leveraging intelligence that remains entirely inaccessible to others. Their critical missions span the spectrum from preempting devastating terror attacks to eliminating high-value targets across the volatile Middle East. The very existence of Sayeret Matkal powerfully underpins Israel's ironclad doctrine: to strike first, to strike decisively, and to never, under any circumstances, allow threats to arrive unaddressed at your doorstep. The story of GIGN, Germany's elite counterterrorism unit, is tragically etched in the annals of history, born directly from profound failure. In 1972, the world watched in horror as the festive spirit of the Munich Olympics was shattered by an act of unspeakable terror. Palestinian terrorists infiltrated the Olympic Village, seizing 11 Israeli athletes and officials as hostages. What followed was a desperate, agonizing standoff, culminating in a botched rescue attempt that tragically claimed the lives of all 11 captives. This devastating event ripped open a gaping wound in Germany's national security, exposing a critical void: the complete absence of a professional, unified counterterrorism force capable of responding to such a heinous act. From the ashes of that unspeakable tragedy, a new resolve emerged. In 1973, in direct response to the Munich massacre, the Grenzschutzgruppe 9, or GSG-9, was formally established. This was no ordinary police unit. It was conceived as a highly trained federal police special unit, forged with a singular, vital mission: to ensure that such a catastrophe would never again cripple the nation. Their training was rigorous, their focus unwavering. The crucible for GSG-9 came just 4 years later, in the autumn of 1977. Lufthansa Flight 181, a civilian airliner, was violently hijacked by terrorists and rerouted on a terrifying odyssey across continents, ultimately forced to land on a desolate runway in Mogadishu, Somalia. The world held its breath as GSG-9 launched a daring, meticulously planned assault. Under the cover of darkness, these formidable operators stormed the aircraft, engaging the hijackers in a swift, decisive battle. Within minutes, the terrorists were neutralized, and an astonishing 86 hostages were rescued, every single passenger saved, without a single loss of life. Overnight, the reputation of GSG-9 became not just legendary, but a beacon of hope against terror. Today, GSG-9 stands as a global benchmark, specializing primarily in counterterrorism, intricate hostage rescue operations, and high-risk arrests. Their work demands an unparalleled level of coordination, often requiring seamless collaboration with intelligence agencies to gather critical information. Their rigorous training encompasses an unforgiving regimen of close-quarters combat, the art of absolute precision marksmanship, and complex tactical entry techniques, allowing them to breach heavily fortified positions with surgical precision. Crucially, unlike many military special forces, GSG-9 operates strictly under federal police authority. This unique legal framework grants them immense flexibility, enabling them to execute sensitive missions, both domestically within Germany and internationally, with a clear mandate. Over the decades, the silent professionals of GSG-9 have relentlessly pursued and dismantled terrorist cells, responded with swift precision to numerous hijackings, and provided vital support to counter-terrorism operations across the globe. Their unwavering professionalism, combined with breathtaking efficiency and a quiet, disciplined approach, has profoundly influenced the creation and development of similar elite police tactical units worldwide. From the Crucible of Munich, Germany, meticulously forged one of the world's most respected counter-terror forces, a unit that embodies and thrives on speed, surgical precision, and a quiet, unyielding efficiency. While some units capture global headlines, a vast network of other elite global special forces operates with equal dedication, thriving on speed, precision, and quiet efficiency. Australia's SASR, the Special Air Service Regiment, is a formidable force, often compared to its British namesake. Their prowess was first forged in the dense jungles of Vietnam, and later sharpened in the unforgiving deserts of Afghanistan, where their small, highly trained patrols relentlessly hunted insurgents with a deadly and unmatched efficiency. They embody deep reconnaissance and unconventional warfare in extreme environments. Across the globe, Canada's Joint Task Force 2, or JTF-2, emerged in the 1990s as a highly secretive and incredibly effective unit. Their primary focus remains unwavering: counterterrorism and specialized operations far beyond their borders.
In the rugged, war-torn terrain of Afghanistan, JTF-2 quickly earned the profound respect of international allies for their surgical, precision raids and invaluable intelligence gathering, making them indispensable in the global fight against asymmetric threats.
India, a nation with complex security challenges, maintains two distinct yet equally formidable elite forces. The PAR-SF, or Parachute Special Forces, are undisputed masters of deep penetration and high-altitude warfare, operating with unparalleled skill in the world's most extreme mountain ranges. Complementing them are the Marcos, the Indian Navy's Marine Commandos, specializing in complex amphibious and maritime counterterrorism missions. Both units have seen extensive action, from the contested valleys of Kashmir to vital anti-piracy operations across the Indian Ocean, safeguarding national interests. Further south, in the vibrant yet volatile heart of Brazil, lies BOPE, the Special Police Operations Battalion of Rio de Janeiro. BOPE is a truly unique entity, born from the raw realities of urban warfare against heavily armed drug gangs. Their battlefield is the intricate labyrinth of the favelas, where conventional police forces simply cannot operate. Their rigorous training, combined with a brutal, uncompromising reputation, has made them legendary worldwide, famously depicted in the critically acclaimed film Elite Squad. They are the thin black line against anarchy, masters of close-quarters combat in the most dangerous urban environments. This global tapestry of special operations extends even to smaller nations, demonstrating the universal need for such capabilities. Norway's FSK, Poland's GROM, and South Korea's UDT SEALs each maintain highly capable units, meticulously tailored to their country's specific strategic needs. From the unforgiving challenges of Arctic survival to swift, decisive counter-terrorism raids in complex urban landscapes, these diverse units collectively underscore a crucial truth: special forces are not solely confined to the superpowers. Wherever nations confront asymmetric threats, these elite soldiers, embodying extreme environments training and precision marksmanship, are prepared to rise and meet them, ensuring security in an ever-changing world. A new and ominous force emerged from the shadows: Al-Qaeda. This radical organization took root in the tumultuous late 1980s, forged within the crucible of a brutal proxy conflict that tore a nation apart. Born directly from the chaos and profound power vacuum left by the Soviet-Afghan War, it would soon cast a long, dark shadow, forever redefining the global landscape of terror.